iPhone's camera control button stands out as most visible change. From the outside, Apple Incorporated's latest iPhones aren't strikingly different than last year's models, other than a small button nestled into the lower right side. This feature, the camera control button, is included in all four versions of the new iPhone 16 and looks like a slightly recessed groove. Pressing it once instantly brings up the camera launch screen, letting you fine-tune the shot. A second touch will take the photo. The idea is to replicate the experience of using the shutter button on a digital single-lens reflex camera, better known as a DSLR. The process is pretty simple and works best with the phone held in your right hand using your thumb on the button. It's possible to do it with your left hand, though it might require a bit more fiddling. From there, it gets a little less intuitive. While doing a hands-on test of the technology at Apple's campus in Cupertino, California, it took time to get the hang of some of the button's other functions. Beyond pressing down to take a shot or start a video, you can maintain your fingers' contact with the button and double-tap lightly to toggle through camera options. You can also adjust the zoom level or, depending on the mode you selected, change other settings by sliding the finger across the button. This part didn't always go smoothly. A number of people testing the feature, as well as some Apple staff, struggled to activate the mode toggle the first time. There are some other subtle changes to the iPhone lineup. The Pro versions now have slightly larger screen sizes, checking in at 6.3 and 6.9 inches depending on the model. They also have the teeniest borders of any Apple product, helping maximize that screen real estate. Even so, many consumers might not notice the difference. The iPhone 16 Pro's 6.3-inch screen doesn't appear remarkably large when held up against its 6.1-inch predecessor. More substantive changes will come in the form of software updates, most notably a suite of AI tools called Apple Intelligence. But you'll have to be patient. A beta version of that technology will debut next month, well after the iPhones go on sale. The early iteration of Apple Intelligence will center on text summarization, generating responses in email and other messages, and photo editing. Those capabilities were impressive during tests, but also in line with what's available through the likes of Adobe Incorporated and Google. The 16 Pro also has a 48-megapixel ultra-wide-angle camera, something that does seem like a step up for the photography enthusiast. Siri, the voice assistant, has a refreshed interface. When triggered, the feature lights up around the border of the phone. You also can pose questions to Siri voice-free by typing in a command bar. The phones have more powerful processors, and this is evident when switching between applications and handling other tasks. Apple also has described the new Pro Max phone as having the best iPhone battery life ever, something that seemed especially appealing after I drained my 15 Pro's battery during the event. Apple kept the prices steady for the new lineup. The iPhone 16 starts at $799, with the Plus model priced at $899. The iPhone 16 Pro is $999, and the Pro Max begins at $1,199. Pre-orders begin Friday, with the phones shipping on September 20th.